From family curses placed on people out of revenge to curses that have killed almost all of an entire family, we take a look at 6 families with extremely creepy curses. Number 6. The Habsburg Curse. For the Habsburgs, at one time one of Europe's most powerful and persuasive families, the curse that harrowed their family actually originated from the birds, in particular, ravens. The curse supposedly began the minute their ancestors butchered all the ravens that dwelled in their home. After that, supernatural ravens began to show up before or amid the demise of relatives, including allegedly Marie Antoinette's execution. Another curse that harassed the Habsburgs was put in place by Countess Carol Yee against Francis Joseph, a Habsburg and leader of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. She articulated the curse after the 18-year-old ruler had his child executed, subsequent to joining a failed Hungarian rebellion. From that point on, Francis Joseph's rule was plagued with various tragedies. Number 5. The Kennedy Curse. The Kennedy Curse alludes to a series of unfortunate events that have happened to the Kennedy family. While these occasions could have happened to any family, some have alluded to the continual misfortune of the Kennedy family as a curse. A few of the Kennedys died young, most notably siblings John F. Kennedy and Robert F. Kennedy, who were killed while in office, and John F. Kennedy Jr., who passed on in a 1999 plane accident. Other individuals from the family referred to as proof of the curse are John F. Kennedy's sister, Rose Marie, who was institutionalized because of a pointless lobotomy, Joseph Kennedy, slaughtered amid World War II, Edward Kennedy Jr., who had his leg amputated at age 12, and Michael Kennedy, who died in a skiing accident. Number 4. The Onassis Family Curse. Is it really possible for a curse to transfer from one family to another? According to some Greeks, that's essentially what happened when JFK's widow, Jackie Kennedy, brought the infamous Kennedy curse with her when she married Greek shipping tycoon Aristotle Onassis in 1968. According to them, that curse brought about the untimely death of Aristotle's only son, Alexander. He was killed in a plane crash in 1973. From there it went downhill for the rest of the Onassis family. Aristotle's first wife killed herself a year after learning of her son's death. She was also followed a year later by Aristotle, who died a sick and broken man. Alexander's sister Christina also died in 1988 of a heart attack due to depression. Number 3. The Von Erich Curse. Named the Kennedys of the wrestling world in the 1980s, the Von Erichs and their patriarch Fritz encountered their first misfortune when the eldest of the 6 male kids, 6-year-old Jack Jr., was accidentally shocked and down in a puddle of wet snow close to their home. Thereafter, a chain of mishaps befell the family. Fritz's third kid, David, passed on from a serious instance of stomach influenza, while Carrie, Michael, and Chris committed suicide through drug overdose. Just Fritz's second child, Kevin, lived on to keep wrestling before resigning in 1993. Number 2. The Guinness Family Curse. The Guinnesses, one of Ireland's most accomplished clans and renowned brewers of the Guinness beer brand, have had their share of misfortune all through history. Arthur Guinness, the patriarch and originator of the brewery, lost 10 of his 21 kids while fabricating his domain. After his passing, other family individuals either got to be poor, crazy, or heavy drinkers. It was amid the Second World War that discussion of a Guinness cure took off. 2 prominent family members were killed, one by Jewish terrorists and one amid a fight weeks after the war finished. After the war, a series of deaths ranging from suicides, car crashes, and freak accidents gave further credence to the curse. Number 1. The Coburg-Kohary Curse. While we know that the constant inbreeding among the royal families of Europe propagated the spread of hereditary diseases such as hemophilia, one prominent family at the time attributed the affliction to a curse placed by a disgruntled monk. As the story goes, the monk was a Kohary who was let out of his inheritance after the object of his affection, a relative named Antoinette Kohary, married Ferdinand Coburg instead. The bride's father was so impressed by their union that he left all their wealth to the newlywed couple. This infuriated the monk, who went on to place a curse on their descendants.